Hello, everybody, and welcome to Walk the Talk. My name is Dumi Ramela. For those of you who don't know me, if you're new here, hello, welcome, and take a look around, browse around, and I hope that you do stay. If you're an oldie, hello, and welcome back, friend. So happy to see you here. I just want to say thank you to everybody who likes, who subscribes, who comments. Guys, I see you, and I love interacting with you. But without wasting any time, let's get straight into this one. Your friend. I just turned 30. Yay! Who would have known? Who could have thought I just turned 30? And today I just want to share with you some of the things that I've learned in my 30 years. It's not really 30 lessons for turning 30. We don't have that many lessons to give today. But I'm sure I've learned over 30 lessons, right? But today I just want to share a few lessons that I have learned in my 30 years that I think are important lessons, right? So, first things first, guys. Lesson number one. Lesson number one, right? For me, life is impossible without God, right? That's just the first thing for me. That's just something I've observed in good and bad circumstances. I have found myself safe in God's hands. So for me, that's a big thing. The big one is life is absolutely impossible without God, at least for me. And the second thing that I learned, friend, this one is a bit of a sour one. Not necessarily in a way that it's a bad lesson, but it's a lesson like a reality check type of vibe. So the second thing that I've learned is that not everybody who you are friendly with, not everybody that you think is your friend is your friend. You might be their friend, but are they your friend? You know, that's the question that I have. So be careful with that one. Friendship dynamics change, and that's okay. And you can have a really close friend. That's a good thing. That's great. That's okay. You can have those kind of people. But it's okay also to have a friend who is just a friend at a specific place, like a work friend, and that's where it ends. It doesn't have to be deep with everything, you know. Or you can have perhaps a church friend, a party friend, a going out friend. You can have those type of friends, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they don't play a part in your life, but it just means that's where it ends, and that's okay too. So not everybody that you think is your friend, and not in a negative way, but yeah, that's just the lesson I learned for myself. Moving on to the next one. Okay, so the next thing that I learned from me is to not overestimate your position or your role in other people's lives. I think I'm going to repeat this one. Do not overestimate your role in people's lives, because we've seen flames, and not to say we've seen flames in a bad way, like I'm staying away from people, no, but I've seen a lot of things. I've overestimated my position in people's lives and kind of just thought we are at the same level. Can't you know, babes? I'm there by myself. The other person is not there with me. So yeah, for me that has been a very important lesson, but also a painful one, because if you know me, then you know that I'm open. Like I'm a bit of an oversharer, if we're being honest, you know. And I had not seen anything wrong with that for a number of years, and people have come to me and like we've spoken, and people would always be like, oh, I like how real you are, and I never understood, like, what do you mean I'm real? Like, isn't everybody? Turns out not, hey? Turns out not. But yeah, I'm a bit of an oversharer, and I'm not everybody's cup of tea. You get what I'm saying? And that's okay too. So I've had to learn that the hard way. It was a hard lesson for me to learn, but At the end of the day, I learned it and I'm here and I'm okay with it. Now I know, like Oprah likes to say, when you know better, you do better. So now I'm gonna do better. So yeah, don't overestimate your position or role in people's lives. Let's move on to the next lesson. And this one for me is just learning to be present in everything. In the past, I was the kind of person who would want to snap everything. I'm not really a person who's very active on social media. I don't post that much, but I liked taking pictures for everything. Ooh, I'm eating, I'm taking a picture. Ooh, I'm drinking this, I'm taking a picture. But I realized doing that, I miss out on moments. And not that there's anything wrong with taking pictures. There's absolutely nothing wrong with taking pictures. Of course, if you want to take a snap and you're out, you can do that, but make sure that you don't miss important moments because you're too consumed by getting the perfect shot or getting the perfect picture for whatever reason. I mean, for me, I can't even think right now, Guti, I was taking pictures for what, friend? Because I'm not posting them anyway. But I took so many pictures and missed out on moments because I wanted to take pictures. But it's not even just about taking pictures. It's just about being physically somewhere and not being there in your mind as well. Just because you are physically present, it doesn't mean that you are fully present. It doesn't mean that you're holistically present. So that used to happen with me quite often, and I would find myself being somewhere but I'm not like really there. So I just wasted my time. Why did I even go there? I just wasted everybody's time because I'm there and maybe sometimes I'm a bit sour. Being yappy. It's okay to stay at home, and if you're gonna go somewhere, make sure you're present, make sure that you are fully in it, because I also realized, life is not promised to anybody, and you don't know when is the last time you're doing something, so be present. Another thing I have learned is that it is okay to say no. It's absolutely okay to say no, hey? If you are a person who suffers with people pleasing, this might be a difficult one for you, because I'm one of those people that have suffered in the past and currently dealing with the suffering of people pleasing. And yeah, this has landed me in positions where I said yes to something that I should have said no to. Not because I lack respect for myself, but because it's just something that becomes automatic, right? You do it automatically, where you find yourself saying yes because it's something you're used to. And yeah, it's okay to say no. I've had to say this to myself, that you don't have to say yes to everything to please everybody. No. You can say no, and that's okay, and you're allowed to. I mean, of course, if people are used to you saying yes to everything that they ask of you, it's gonna be a bit of a struggle the first time you say no. But you know what? You only live once, and this is your life at the end of the day. So you decide what's best for you. But as for me, I think it's okay to say no every now and again if you don't want to do something or if you know that you are not up to it. So there's that. Moving right along. The thing that has stuck out to me as well is that it's okay to do the things that you enjoy by yourself, no matter how other people perceive them. It doesn't matter what the view of other people is. It's okay for you to do the things that you enjoy by yourself. For example, I enjoy reading books, and I would often want to do this with my husband, and he would not be interested in that. So much so that I would even get us the same book to read at the same time. I know he enjoys reading his own stuff. I enjoy reading my own stuff. So I was kind of wanting to be cute and do things with him, read books together, the same book at the same time. But he gets bored easily by books, So not all books. I mean, he's finished a lot of books. He's found a lot of things interesting. But as for me, like, I like to start a book and finish it. I don't always start a book and finish it, but I like that. And it's okay for me to enjoy my boring books, It's okay, because to me, that's me having fun. To me, that's me having time to myself, because that's another important thing. You need to have time to yourself. You need to be able to function from a place where you are full, and you can only do that. And this is not the only thing, but you can function from a place of being full if you filled yourself. You get me? Like, if you filled yourself, then you can function from a place of filling others and pouring yourself out. You get what I'm saying? So it's okay to do the things that you enjoy by yourself. For the longest time, I was scared to do things by myself, but now I'm kind of comfortable with that. I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm okay with it. The next lesson, friend, right? I have learned that not everything or every decision that you make will make sense for everybody or be comfortable for everybody. But it's okay to take those steps for yourself. When you make a decision that is uncomfortable for everybody else, but at the end it's going to be beneficial for you, friend, do that. Like, I will encourage you to do that, because I have made some decisions where I have put other people's needs before mine, which is okay, but at the detriment of myself. Yeah. And the next thing I've learned, friend, is that it's okay to put myself first and make decisions that are beneficial to me. Not all the time. I'm not here encouraging selfishness, but I am saying it's okay to be a little selfish sometimes. I think, like I said previously with the people-pleasing thing, when you are someone working through that, you tend to put yourself last and put other people's needs before your own. But I have learned that sometimes it's okay for me to just not put other people's needs before my own, not put myself in the background. It's okay for me to say, I am doing this for Dumi. You get what I'm saying? So it's okay to do that, and at least for me. So this is what I've learned, and this is something I am currently practicing, doing things for myself and putting myself first. That's something that I am learning, and I have learned in these 30 years. And yeah, another thing is that your consistency. I've learned this. Like, be consistent. If you want to do something, be consistent. That will help you, even if you're not good at it, but you will end up being good because you're consistently doing that thing. You get what I'm saying? And so I just want to encourage someone out there who might be like me, who struggles with starting things and then halfway through they leave them, and they are in and out, inconsistent in what they want to do, especially with like dreams and career, your life's work and stuff like that. We can become easily distracted. By we, I mean people like me who get distracted. You get what I'm saying? Like, we can get distracted or discouraged easily and end up not being consistent in the things that we set ourselves up to do. We end up not doing it. Consistency is not about how perfect something is or how good something is, but it's about doing this something consistently, repeatedly, until it becomes sort of your second nature. And I've found that the things that I've done consistently have worked out in my favor. I have benefited from them, and they've become second nature to me because I keep doing them over and over. So consistency is key. And friend, this one, it was also sort of a hard lesson for me to learn, but I have learned to show up for myself even when I don't feel like it. Like, showing up for yourself is such I don't know how to explain it, but for a lack of a better word, I would say showing up for yourself is such a power, It's such a powerful thing to do. Show up for yourself. Like, show up for yourself. Whether you feel like it or you don't, hey, you show up for yourself, Like, even me today, I didn't feel like filming. I knew the content that I was going to film already, but I didn't feel like filming. But you know what? I was like, Dumi, you owe it to yourself to film today. And therefore, I am here and I am filming. Nila. So I just want to say to somebody who's watching out there, maybe you're struggling with this, listen, don't wait to be 30 to show up for yourself. Show up for yourself today. Show up for yourself. It is an important thing for you to do, to show up for yourself. Please, show up for yourself. And friend, this last thing that I have learned is that, in this 30 years, have fun. Hey, play. Go to bounce. Do things that are play. Guys, play. It's nice to play. It's good for you. It's good for your heart. You just become in a better mood when you play. So play. Guys, it's important to play. Go out, play. Go bungee jumping. I'm not doing that. Go bungee jumping. Go, I don't know, go horse riding. Find a hobby. Find something that makes you happy. I have a friend who goes golfing every now and again, and I'm not a golfer. I don't enjoy that, but she is. You can just tell from her face that she's enjoying herself. Go do that. Go play. It's important that you go play, because it's so easy in this day and age to just find yourself in a position where you are so caught up in your life. You're so caught up in these different hats that you wear. You are so caught up in being a mom. You're so caught up in being a dad. You're so caught up in being a husband, a brother, an employer, an employee, a business person. You're so caught up in all of these other hats that you forget to feed your inner child, because your inner child still wants to go to bounce. Guys, there's a reason why when you see cotton candy, you still want to eat it even if you're 35 years old. There's a reason why when you go past bounce, you're like, nami ngifuna ukubhampa, like there's a reason why we do that, because the inner child theology is a real one. You'd want to do those things, so it's okay. It's okay to play. Please play. It's okay. Go out and play. Enjoy yourself. This life is your own. This is what I've learned in my 30 years, to be myself, to just be and do the things that are good for me. I'm not saying don't give back to people. Do that, but also don't put yourself a mover. You don't put yourself in the background. Okay? So do that for you. Do that for yourself, friend, because it's going to be beneficial for you. You will only become a better person for it. I have enjoyed spending time with you, friend. I have enjoyed spending time with you. And yeah, we are still going to continue having these one-on-ones, like where I just chill and talk to you guys, and we'll still continue to have conversations with different people, because we love conversations here. We are still going to be talking to people who are not interested in making a difference, but being the difference. So stay tuned for all of that, friend. It's coming. And just to give you a hint, in this next month, we'll be focusing on health. Holistically, we'll be focusing on that. So I'm giving you a hint of what's to come. I'll be talking to a few people. I can't wait for you to meet them. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and invite your friends and your cousins, and I don't know, your boyfriends and girlfriends. Please invite people to come over and watch this channel and subscribe, so that we can grow the family. I love seeing us grow, and also I love talking to you in the comment sections, guys. You guys are the best. Shem, I don't want to lie to you. Thank you so much for talking to me. Please continue doing that, because I just love interacting and engaging with you. But this has been Walk the Talk, and my name is Dumi Ramela. I will see you guys again next week. In fact, same time, same place. It's a date. I will see you. Goodbye. Mwah.